looks like the big lad with the white beard came, yeah? Dropped off this load of stuff. I hope there's a heater in here. Okay, let's get into this. I'm anxious to get this paper off, yeah? So, that's that done. Okay, so where will we start, right? I'm not sure. This is kind of heavy. Not that that means anything. Okay, I'll talk while I open these boxes, guys. I think that's the fastest way to do this, yeah? Now, these tools, right? I can tell you now, rotary machine, yeah? There's a reason why I got these tools, yeah? There's going to be a mess in here. These are the cheapest tools that you can buy, okay? And I know that, I'm well aware of that. But you have the basis here to make some really good tools, yeah? If you've got some fabrication skills, that is, yeah? So, for the money that these cost, guys, right, we'll put these on, guys, because there's grease. I'm dealing with grease and oil, and it is New Year's Day, yeah. So okay, the reason I bought these tools, yeah, was because they're cheap, and the components that you get are okay. Yeah, and with what you can make with these, right? You can make this is a bead roller, yeah? Won't be using that. But what we will be using are these wheels and drives, etc. So, yeah, I'll leave it in the bag after we go through it, guys. Yeah? So there you have it. That is a bead roller. To get these off, I'll give you a look at what you get. So it's this part of it is what I'd be interested in, yeah? I know that the plate itself tends to warp, yeah? Right? The two heads up here, they drift. So that needs to be beefed up. I probably will make a deeper throat. Okay, so I think this is about 18 inches of a throat from here to here. Yeah. So, and we got these boys here, or dies, or yeah. And then in the box, I'm afraid to say it, guys, but looks like one of them is missing, isn't it? There's two on the machine. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe not. Gonna have to check another video because this box is this box has a hole in it here. Yeah? So that would have been that end of it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Maybe someone might tell me in the comments. Okay, so the handle. God, I didn't expect this, guys. I wasn't anticipating this, but that handle goes there. Okay. There's this little bag of screws. They didn't leave the box. Yeah, grub screws. They didn't leave the box, unless they were there, but they were buried in that there. You can see it. saw marks there where they were pressed down. So they would have been under, and that would have been there, okay? This is not the video I was making, seriously. That was upside down. And that's what would have been, this side is what would have been hitting the road or whatever, yeah? The ground. Because if you flip it upside down and turn it over here and put it in here, that would have been there. So then why is there an empty space here? I'd have to pair them all up, guys. Oh no, my Christmas present is a disaster. So far. They're all basically male and female, aren't they? Oh. Anyway, okay, so that's my first present, yeah? Thank you, Santa. Oh, dearest boy, thank you so much. Okay. I need gloves, and the gloves, we have them here, guys, we have them here. Let there be no panic, okay? It's New Year's Day. You two had that tune out, didn't they? Tune. Jesus, what is it with the gloves? Everything is frozen here, guys. I really hope I get a heater, yeah? There better be a heater in some one of these boxes. Oh, look, it's like, what good are they? Anyway, we won't moan today, eh? It's New Year's Day. Okay, so I think I was going to say I better get a bit wider so you can actually, I don't want to be walking out of frame and letting you on your own. I suppose it's boring enough. Right, so we'll have to sort that out with someone. Oh, it's heavy, okay? It's heavy enough. But it's a bit of a disaster. Yeah, look, nothing could come out of that box, right? I'll just show you again. Nothing could really escape that box, guys. Now, that's how it was. The little packet of bolts were in under here. And that would have been lying down there. That bolt seems to have been sitting. It wasn't even, there was no place for that bolt to be. But that's definitely, yeah, where that was coming through. So I don't think anything could have, maybe it did come out of there. I'm not sure now. I'll have to check. You see, that sits on that then. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be in that box right for some reason. It doesn't fit. Yeah. That bolt maybe shouldn't be on there, and then it would fit down properly. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Hey? Anyway, we'll get on to the next little thing. So, delighted with that. Not. Fancy it being the die that you want now and you haven't got it. Yeah? And I mean, yeah, getting through stuff is like, we'll try another box, yeah? We'll keep going. I was going to say, right, I will be beefing up these tools, okay, and making them into proper tools. And these tools are not, they're not, they're the cheapest tools probably on the net, and but like I said, you couldn't get that machined up, those drives and things. All right, okay. So this is a lighter box, much lighter. Can you see in there? Yeah. Right, let's see how many bits is missing out of this. So this is the stand. This is probably rendered. I'll find some other use for it. Yeah. some legs, yeah, and nuts and bolts, the hardware. Yeah. So they'll probably go, I'd imagine the countersunk ones would go to the frame, yeah? Or onto the machine, maybe onto the body of the machine, yeah. So there's like 4 of them that are countersunk. Yeah. And like I say, a bag of hardware, nuts and bolts. One of these was covered, the rest not really. I'd say all this stuff has been out before. Probably been out before and sent back. What a joke. You know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? 14. 14. I'll just sit you back again, rather than to be... Your heads are bad enough, it's New Year's Day. 14. So we've got 2 on the machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still confused why there's 6 on one side and 5 on another. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe that's not supposed to be down there. Oh, we're looking good, guys. Let me bring you over and show you what I found. Oh, I was dreading sending that back, getting on an aeroplane and going off back to Germany, or, you know, and it's just the environment, isn't it? I mean, this back and forth with stuff. I mean, but anyway, look what happened. Look what I hope happened, right? This one was shoved in here, okay, and it's supposed to be there. So if you're opening these boxes, you got the handle, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these in front of you. This is where that bolt, now, like, you know, this bolt, remember? This bolt was, I said it was sitting up here. Now the whole thing, I guarantee you, will should sit down. Just to be, that's a ½ inch thick, guys. Yeah, but I know it flexes. Yeah, you know these 2 plates and the head up here. So I'm going to beef this up. I probably won't use this ½ inch. I'll use that ½ inch though for something else for sure. Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this part, right? So stay tuned right now, guys. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. See this here? I'm not going to be using that. Okay? But I'll tell you something else that I'm going to use this on that needs it. And we, out of this cheap piece of, you know, we will make some of the beefiest, because everybody knows, right, that these 2, they drift. This head opens a little bit when it comes under pressure. And also, let me just show you. Okay, so they go, right, your dies are up at this end of the machine, and what tends to happen is they spread like that, yeah? Those 2 arms, they go like that. A little bit, okay? So you wouldn't get that, like, I mean, but price-wise, this piece of kit could cost you 1,200 quid, okay? That's, you know, that's the cost. You wouldn't be modifying it much, you know, but then, yeah, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, this isn't a fraction of that, you know. This is like 200-300 quid. So, yeah. And, you know, for what it can do, even as it is, yeah, it's a good piece of kit. You know, I'm not going to knock it. It's a good piece of kit. I probably have knocked it already, but what I'm saying is you can actually do stuff with this, yeah? You know? And it'll help make life easier. It makes life easier. Now this fits down nicely, yeah? I just grabbed the camera today, guys, so there's no professional shooting today. This is just, yeah, to see what was in these boxes. Okay, so we saw what's in that box. I know you've all been sitting and waiting with anticipation as to what it is I got. So, these are the things I got. Yeah, and I need a heater. I need a heater. SS. Okay, I know. There's another box someplace, guys. There has to be. I saw a guy recently opening a box and it had SS16 on it. Now that's a bit better. Look at that, guys. Yeah? Yeah, there could be some polystyrene on top here now, and that would have been, yeah, but it's not bad, you know. That's no heater, guys. So, here we go. Alright. This is probably the heaviest box of all, so. Oh. There we go. It's a shrinker stretcher. Of course it is. And it again. I thought about my shopping, guys, right? I thought about it, that's all I'm saying, okay? So, this is a beater of a machine, okay? Oh, I'm going to have to brush up. On New Year's Day I'm going to sweep the garage, I don't think so. So, this is a shrinker stretcher. And for any of you that watched the last video we made, we could have made that piece with this machine. That's what this machine is for. Now, this machine, right, has an 8-inch throat, or 8.5-inch throat. And they say that this machine is made of cast. I've read it someplace that this is made of cast. It is not made of cast, yeah. It's made of 6mm, which is 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, plate, and it's welded together. You can look, you can see that. You can see the join there, okay? So this is not cast. It looks a bit like cast, but again, guys, this is a €200 tool, okay? Now, I kind of have big hands, right? So you get an idea there, all right? Oh, look, I'll show you. I always do great examples. Here's a flap disc, right? Here's a flap disc, 4-inch flap disc, all right? There. That's a 4-inch flap disc. So it gives you an idea. Yeah. Some of the paint is chipped on it, and I can see mild steel at the back. So this is not cast, right? Now, the handle goes in here. I've got big plans for this, guys. I'm going to make this into pneumatic, yeah, I'm thinking. And, okay, like I said a while ago, you see that, you remember this plate I showed you guys? Okay, remember this 1/2-inch plate there that tends to warp and go like, you know, the two of them, they drift up here at this head part. Right, so I'm going to be losing that out of that machine, making a proper bead roller, okay, fabricating a proper bead roller, and with this, right, I'm going to beef up this. So, ultimately, you know, a bead roller, right, you're talking like $4,000 for a proper bead roller. That's what we'll have. We will have a $4,000 bead roller. And again, for a shrinker stretcher, right, with an 8.5-inch throat, meaning you can right? Meaning you can shrink and stretch, you know? You've got depth, basically, right? You know what I'm saying now? You've got depth. Most shrink or stretchers are only with like an inch gate or a throat depth. So this is good, you know? There's a whole pile of work to be done, right, on the jaws. They'll need work, yeah? I don't think there's anything else in that box, so that box can go down. It's stealing some light on us, yeah? But, yeah, that is a monstrosity of a thing, yeah? I'm going to have to make a base for it, yeah? Oh no. No heater. I don't believe it. Oh. No, it's okay, guys. I actually have got a heater. I've got a heater for the T3, the Vanagon, yeah? So I think I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago. I have got a heater, yeah. It's just I have to drill the wall to fit it, and I'm a bit up in the air about making holes in the walls, you know. I think I've made enough holes, guys. I think I've made enough holes this year, yeah. Remember? Well, I'll just show you. Remember? We went up there through the ceiling, yeah. What a year! I was going to do to put a whole pile of clips together. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it? Let's see if I can brighten that up a little. I tell you, bit late now, isn't it? 26 minutes in. Right, guys. Look. This looks dark to me. Okay, so I think I've said what I've had to say anyway. I hope it's bright enough. I just grabbed the camera, guys, and came out and done this because, you know, it's New Year's Day. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to put up a photograph or two. Yeah, if I can get them over. I'm working in my head which drive have I got those photographs on. But listen, guys, thanks very much for being with us all year, right? Your contributions are really appreciated, yeah? I've loved commenting back on, you know, on all the comments, the lovely comments. I haven't had a bad comment, okay, which is brilliant, because if I got a bad comment, I wouldn't take it that well. Yeah, and like I said, your way of saying thank you is to just hit the like button. Doesn't cost nothing. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, right? Because then you can click notifications, and when I put a video up, which I will be, obviously, then you'll be there. You know, you'll get notification of that video. You won't miss it anyway, you know, and then whether you watch it or not, you know, you watch it if you want to watch it, yeah? So it's been really good having you guys on board all year, and last year, I'm 2 years running now. Still haven't made a bob out of it. But, yeah, like I said, if you click the like button, then you're doing your bit, yeah? I can't say fairer than that. It doesn't cost anything, yeah? And Happy New Year to everybody, yeah? I mean that, sincerely. I wish you guys, all of you guys, not just the subscribers, but everybody who might just come upon this video, right? I didn't go into detail there, but I think that tip, right? That plate, buying the two machines, right? That plate is useless. It won't be part of the new machine that I make, okay? That won't be part of the new machine. The new machine will be made out of 6mm both sides. It's a whole different ball game. New 1-inch shafts, etc. Right? I done my homework on that. I know exactly what I'm doing as regards building it. So I will be building a new bead roller. These are the bits I needed, and you can't buy those bits, you know. You can, of course, you can go and get them, you know, machined, yeah, at an awful cost. So that was the reason for buying that. And then this, believe it or not, has a similar issue as in this, yeah, this is too light, basically, right? So I'm going to beef this up, because this is not cast. This is mild steel, guys. So you can weld this, yeah? You can weld it. It is not cast, yeah? There's a bit around 6mm there, look, plate. That's all it is. You can see like there, you can't see, but you can see the marks of where it's being ground clean back. And just to put these little pieces in, they've put 6mm plate. They've cut it out and basically tacked it in here, right? So that the piece that's actually there belongs. You see how that indentation there, that panel that's recessed, that actually was on here. They've just cut it out and tacked it inside, tacked it back, and it makes it look like it's a pressed, forged cast. Yeah, it is not. But there's work to be done then as well with the jaws. Yeah, and let me see, the jaws aren't even in right on it. Yeah, so yeah, they need reversing. Yeah, the center cut on there, guys. If you have a shrinker stretcher, the center. Where's the bag of these? Yeah, I won't go into it now because yeah, but basically, if you could see through that bag there, right? You can see through that bag. You see there's one set of jaws there and the other set is, and the center line in them is both lining together. They're supposed to be mismatched or offset. One is, the top is supposed to be the opposite way to the bottom one. So that yeah, but I'll go into all that when I get into the stretcher and when I go into beefing this up, yeah? So I'm going to use that for beefing that up, right? We'll make a proper shrinker stretcher out of that for $200, yeah? Okay, we got our shrinkers and we got our stretchers, yeah? And basically what we were doing last week, now shut up, Joe, and just go, will you? I never do, guys, do I? But remember the little piece we made? Remember this piece? Oh, that lighting is brutal. Oh, I can't believe. Okay, let's just... I'm going to stop the camera here, guys, I think. I'm rolling, but I'm going to stop it and I'm going to edit this out. Now who am I talking to? No, I'm going to leave it in. 100%. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, this is one of the last jobs, guys, that we done, right? So, we made this piece here, look, right? It's the little piece that holds in the rubber, right? If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up in the video for it. Yeah, and like I was saying, here's a piece, look, that I keep on device. I just keep it on device for adjusting my weld set, right? I keep tacking here just to make sure my tacks are right. But you see that is folded at a right angle, 90-degree bend, yeah? And what we, depending on how round this would have been, but what we could have done, what this machine does now, is if we put that in there, right, we could shrink that, yeah? In fact, that's exactly what, you know, if I pull that handle now, that's exactly what we would be doing. We'd be, oh God, there's nothing at all from it, guys, yeah? Actually, it's the other way, yeah, sorry. But, yeah, I'm sure it would start to shrink that, yeah? I'm not going to be able to do that anyway. And anyway, I'm not going to be pumping that up and down, yeah? I don't believe that would do anything right now. That's the way you get them. They're just non-starters out of the box. Yeah, that needs to be gone through. I'm sure of it. Yeah. So, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Guys, again, thanks very much for all your support throughout the year and last year as well. I still have hit no magic numbers as regards 4,000 hours viewing within 365 days a year and all that. Still haven't met it. Maybe this year. Yeah, maybe this year. Right? That's no fault of my own or yours either, I suppose, or anybody else's. It's just how it is, you know. It's really difficult to get up into the numbers, yeah. So that's it. Happy New Year, guys. Hope you have a great one. Best of luck, right? Take it easy. Ciao. Now I'm going to put those photographs on. Ciao. He just caught that. Oh man. Ciao.